Hey folks, Matt from BrighterTheImage.com. I've got my new Superman shirt on. Can you see the utility belt? This is like classic Superman. Not only that, check this out. It comes with a cape. No way, eh? I saw this, I had to buy it. Mostly because not only do I love Superman shirts, because I'm a comic book nut and I love comic book movies, but this shirt was on clearance. I got for $3 and I love deals. But I like it. I think it's a great shirt. It's a great Superman shirt to add to my collection. I have several different style Superman shirts. And actually, I want to get one of the new Superman versus Batman ones. And I just haven't seen the exact one I want yet. But in any case, today's video is a question a couple people have asked me about the Canon 80D versus the Nikon D500. I'm sure I'm going to get more, and I'm probably going to get a lot of flack for this video because there's 5 or 6 reasons to buy the D500 over the Canon 80D. There's virtually no reason besides price. Actually, that's not true. I can think of 3 reasons to buy the Canon 80D over the D500, and we'll talk about that next. But there's 5 or 6 reasons to get the D500 despite the price difference, because we're looking at almost $1,000 more. I think it's what, $1,150 or $1,200 for the 80D. Do I have a price right here on that? The 80D is $1,199, so $1,200 versus the Nikon D500. I believe, let me get that, is $1,999. So $800 difference, almost twice the price. But the D500 cleans the 80D's clock in almost every category, every area, every aspect, every feature, every spec. The camera itself, the D500, has a much better high ISO ability, as we've seen from all the early tests. The Canon's 80D is just getting up to par with some of the older cameras from Nikon, and the D7200 is still beating it. So that's no surprise. The ISO is leaps and bounds better on the D500 by probably 3 to 4 stops, I would say. It'll be interesting to see what the DxO Mark tests are when they have the D500 tested and the 80D. Next up, the autofocus system. So this would be number 2. The multicam 20K autofocus system with the 153.99 AF points. Absolutely incredible, class leading. I don't think anything's probably better than this out there right now. It's the same system in the D5, and it just blows away the 80Ds. And so the 80Ds is very good, very competent system, but it just can't even begin to hold a candle to the D500s. So we talked about the ISO range, so the high ISO, low light ability. That's number 1. The autofocus system. Then we've got the video. The 4K video is leaps and bounds better. And finally, we have it in a DSLR from Nikon. Then the 1080. And a lot of people say the codec of the 1080, even in the 80D, they don't really care for. I've gotten good results with it, but I don't think it's the best codec out there. I think it's a little crippled. So Nikon's killing them in resolution and better image quality for video now, 4K. So we've got that. Then we've got dual card slots and just a more pro body. So a better body. And to be fair, 2 different levels of cameras. But the question is being asked. So, yeah, it's not apples to apples. But if you're looking at both and you think you might want one or the other, that's why we're discussing this. So it's more of a pro body, more pro features, better build quality. That goes hand in hand with the dual card slots and the better build quality. So that would be, I guess, 4 and 5. Those are my reasons why to buy the D500 despite almost twice the price, despite the additional $800, $1,200 versus $2,000, over the Canon 80D. What do you guys think? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Leave some comments below. Let's discuss it. Let's stay civil. This isn't a Nikon versus Canon thread. It's just Nikon D500, reasons to buy it over the 80D. And next up, I'll give you at least 3 reasons to buy the 80D over the Nikon D500. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon here at BrighterTheImage.com.